All right, I'm ready. You said who's number 32?
3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
I think that's my starter. I mean, I don't know. Hold on. I don't know. I was just picking him a random ass people.
And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. Third down, Carlos Hyde. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Now Hyde running right. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Doesn't matter who you're rooting for in this game. The effort of the man with the football, getting away from one and trying to turn forward and get some yardage. I really liked what he did there.
Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football. They've got a 2nd down and 8 to start things out.
Is that a video? That is not funny. It's retarded.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And some room to roll now. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
A 10th carry for Hyde. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Off play action. Hunt. Rolling to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Terrific coverage in the end zone that time. Forced him out of the pocket to his right. I thought maybe try and run it there, but no one came open for him. Nice job by the defense of not getting out of their lanes.
Oh.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. To the ground. This time it's high. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Looking to throw on second down. Hunt. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards through the air and a first down. They'll give to Hyde. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. They run it again with Hyde. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. And now the Cardinals are going to use another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. On 3rd down, it's Robinson. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. The 49ers are going to turn over to the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
On play action, they'll throw. Flushed out right. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's brought down after a good gain. A very solid gain of 27.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got some space here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 33 and a first.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. He'll pick up another first down with that run.
He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Two minutes to play here in the first half. More from the desert after this. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Reuben Foster. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Third and goal from the 5. Maybe a little play action situation coming up. And yet again, nowhere to run. This time maybe we'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On now is the kicker Jason Myers for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Myers able to knock it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So give them 3 there. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they couldn't punch it in.
And credit this defense, too. That was the old bend but don't break approach. But it kept the offense out of the end zone.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
On 1st and 10, Hunt. And he's got his man on the out route. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Comes to Hyde, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football. To throw on 2nd down. Hunt. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he takes it down deep into Arizona territory. A big play there just before halftime. And even 60 yards.
Here we go.
Throwing on 1st down. Hunt. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
I'll tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Throwing again. Hunt. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. From the gun, Hunt. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up. A big seam, and he might go all the way. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed. Now that touchdown won't allow you to totally relax, but you can breathe a little easier now. Just increased their lead.
So we reach halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals on top. As we send you on to Orlando, we hook back up with Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Hunt. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Second down following the run. Looking to throw. Hunt. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Hassan Reddick in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. The Niners on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. Operating from the gun. Hunt. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, surprise, surprise, partner. No, we know it's not a surprise. When you try to complete a pass against this Cardinals defense, there's a reason that they are known as the no-fly zone.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Geno Atkins. Busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
Watch it now, Barney.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. First down. Hunt. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. The son Reddick, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Off the play fake. Hunt. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down. Then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back. But it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Throwing on third and long. Hunt. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atoned for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass.
Let's go.
They'll set up to throw. Dancing to his left. And now a fumble. The ball's out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. He opted to go with his scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's fourth. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he's able to get this one up to the 45-yard line. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. They'll look to throw now on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Frazier. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down at the 6-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Detroit! Detroit!
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
No, Detroit!
He'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Here we go. Here we go now. Detroit, let's go.
They come out here in the eye.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Leopard. Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Leopard. Leopard. Over. Detroit. Detroit.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And he couldn't corral it. It falls down incomplete, but maybe not a big deal given this big lead.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. 4th and goal. And now here's a carry heading left. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there. Good touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Cardinals add on. 4th and goal, Charles. All the time you see those offenses, especially the quarterback, the running back, looking over the sideline saying, don't send the kicker out. There they did it, and it paid off.
It's really nice to see what they wanted actually done. And how about the coaches getting their faith rewarded by a touchdown?
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Watch 88. Watch 88. Come on, let's go. What? 90. What? 90.
On 1st and 10, Hunt. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Fresh set of downs here.
Strong right. Strong right. Strong right. Come on, let's go.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They run with Hyde. He's been a bank out tonight. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right. Let's go. Brad,
Looking to throw on second down. Hunt. He's going to rifle. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Buying time to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Frazier. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Solomon Thomas in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. They'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Geno Atkins in there to get him for his second sack of the night. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. They'll set up a throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. And the 49ers going to take another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. He'll drop to throw. A swing pass caught. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. First and goal, and he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's their quarterback. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Cards continue to pour it on. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall at the 18-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and do it.
And it's a fumble. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the fourth quarter here. And now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They'll start by running. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. The 40. The 30, 10, and across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
So they're going to go for 2.
That was a bullshit fumble.
Here we go. Come on, let's go.
They're going to try and run. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. And they had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point, but after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for 2 and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And let's just say they're going to...
You got me earlier a couple of times. They're oppressive.
They were in the exact situation, but their first play
I like fucking. I like fucking.
A short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat
I was
it.
like,
But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it.
I need to switch this shit back.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper, and it's 2nd and 1.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, and what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
And able to get this one across the 35 before he's brought down. That good for 19 and a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Now, you don't have to tuck your head in and tell you to look like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Oh.
And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now back to throw. It fights him off. A strong running. Eluding the pressure right. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And
There you go, that bullshit fumble again.
These guys will get the football back. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. They start the drive with Hyde. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. Now a run with Hyde. And Hyde is going to need somewhere to hide. He's tackled in the end zone for a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's the safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. They'll look to throw here. He's going to look deep down the field. It's caught inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost.
I knew he got that from this shit. I like that.
I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct.
Go down, man.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Go down already. Nigga thought he was a running back.
Nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Forced out to his left. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now it's the backup Newton. Dancing to his left. The pigskin on the 7-yard line now. It's 1st and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Buying time, and they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strike ability as we saw on that drive.
I think...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Throwing on first down. Hunt. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long second hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. To throw again. Hunt steps away to his left. Now a desperation, and for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he'll take it all the way out near the 30-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback here. Right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. He will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone. This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone.
Hit.
And the 49er hands team does its job. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault.
And that's caught inside the 35. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Yeah.
to throw here. Being chased out left. And he'll
Good
be out
game,
of
bro.
bounds just inside the 25-yard line.